Hello, it's good to see you back here at Road to Ranked. This is Professor Walnut in the Pokemon Battle Lab. Today we're going straight back into playing with the Celesteela, Pheromosa, and Weakness Policy Kyogre team that we were using the other day. Before we begin though, I wanted to mention some real life stuff that's going to be affecting the channel for at least the next few days. I'm going into surgery for my wisdom teeth tomorrow morning. I don't really know exactly how long the recovery time is going to be and how long it's going to be until I can record again. So this may be the last Road to Ranked until next week. I really appreciate your support. As always, leave a like if you're enjoying yourself and subscribe if you're new here. It'd be great to see you back. And for today's comment question of the day, the 4th Hatterene series was announced today, and it's a tournament for women and non-binary individuals. And it's a tournament for women and non-binary individuals. It will be taking place in February, and my question is, are you going to be competing in that, or do you know anybody who will be competing in that? If so, let me know how you're planning on preparing. All that said, let's go ahead and get into today's battles. So we're getting right into today's first match. Against Thanos. Alright, cool, well, hopefully he doesn't wipe out half of my Pokemon. That is a Galarian Corsola. Alright, I'm not quite sure what to make of this team, but I'm going to start with Pheromosa Celesteela. And the reason is I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing the Weezing with the Regigigas coming out first. I'll bring Kyogre. And the idea there, actually, no. Because Spout should still do a ton of damage against Regigigas, so I'm fine with leading Kyogre here, along with Pheromosa. I'll bring Celesteela in the back, and I think a Moongus can potentially shine this game. Although, Entei Entei would be a thought if they didn't have the Tapu Fini on the team there. So yeah, I think this is the 4 that I'm going to go with. I'm not 100% sure on this, but we'll see what happens. You look at a team like this and you're just like, what do I do? Because honestly, the Weezing Gigas is a little scary to see, and the Galarian Corsola is really throwing me off. I'm not sure what to do with that. But yeah, it's Weezing Gigas right off the bat. And I am fine with that. I almost want to just, like, max, right? But I think it's actually fine to speed swap the Kyogre and go straight for Water Spout. Oh, right, the sun's not up. Sorry, the rain's not up because of Weezing. In that case, it might actually be better to max so I can still get my rain up. Yeah, I might do that. I think I'll actually go into Weezing here, because obviously we want to get rid of Weezing. And yeah, they are faster than me. For now. For now. Ideally, they have Thunder Punch and go for Max Lightning and activate my Weakness Policy, but like so that I can go into next turn just like going ham. But I think that's probably unlikely. I'm not really sure how often they run that in this format. I guess it's not impossible. Like, I mean, Kyogre is a legitimate threat, so having Thunder Punch / Max Lightning could be actually legitimately useful. I did kind of expect the Weezing Protect here, and that's totally fine with me. There we go. Into Weezing, we get our rain after all. We still do a decent amount of damage through Protect there. I'm thinking about switching Pheromosa out next turn, so that I can, it's Max Strike. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. It does a ton of damage still. Okay, so let's see. The question now is, yeah, I definitely switch Pheromosa out here, and I'll bring in Celesteela. And I'm going to Max Guard this turn. And one idea I've got here is that I can just like, there we go. Oh, Weezing tried to protect again. Max Strike into my guard, and that's fine. I can Iron Head the Weezing. I almost want to switch Kyogre out again. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Amoonguss here. I don't think we're faster than the Gigas at this point. But we have successfully stalled their max as well, so I don't think it's the end of the world here. I definitely don't think that I'm playing this game perfectly, though. Or this team. Oh, Moongus just drops there. Yeah, Gigas is so strong. Don't tell me they're going. I'm gonna be upset if they're going for Wisp. Like, do they know this team? That's definitely the question. Oh, okay, it's just Pain Split. We should still do pretty good damage here. Right, except for if they're, you know, the berry there. Alright, the next one should KO, though. So I'll bring Pheromosa back out and get a speed swap going there. Well, it's either speed swap or... Nah, it's definitely speed swap. And the idea is going to be, like, speed swap this turn, coaching next turn. Problem is that they might just... Yeah, they may just protect Weezing again. So I think I will actually... I will coaching this turn, so that I can do extra damage to the Gigas. Yeah, Weezing's protecting again. They want to keep Weezing alive as long as possible, obviously. There's coaching. Let's see how much we do to this Regigigas. Their Ice Punch. Yep, there's my Sash, doing totally fine. Can we KO with Iron Head? No, nowhere near. That's fine. Gigas is definitely pretty defensive, so it makes perfect sense. We're going to attack the Weezing here and go for a Protect, I believe. Because honestly, Gigas can't really do a whole lot to Celesteela, and we kind of want to get the attack boost from the KO on this. They'll probably think about switching the Weezing out here, but like if they do that, the Gigas can't really do anything at all this turn. Okay, they're not switching. Oh, Gigas has Lariat. Interesting. How much does this do? An uncomfortable amount. Yep. They went for Sludge Bomb there. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing though, we can we might be able to Rock Slide next turn, like a Speed Swap Rock Slide. Gigas has Slow Start going again. We'll see what they bring out here. We get another attack boost, which is obviously fantastic. Rain's over, which means that when we switch Kyogre in, we'll get Rain up again. Which will, I mean, it'll probably be next turn, honestly. Like, I don't see Pheromosa surviving this turn. It's Feeny coming in here. That is fine. Actually, how much HP does the Gigas have now? It's Life Orb. Oh, it's almost down. Yeah, I'm totally good with going for a Seed Bomb on the Feeny and Ice Beam to the Gigas. We'll do a ton to the Feeny. I'm still not sure if we KO. Like, I'm realizing that while it lives forever, physical Celesteela here doesn't really pick up many KOs. But yeah, here's the Ice Beam. Take out the Gigas. Let's see what comes in next. I mean, they're restricted, I'm sure. We can speed swap into an even faster Celesteela now. Oh, it's Urshifu. Very interesting. They could Sucker Punch, which would not be comfortable. But I don't know that it'll KO at this point. And we can speed swap and go for the Iron Head onto the Urshifu. Yeah, that's hard to say actually, because we kind of need to KO the Feeny, I believe. And my thought there is that we're not going to break through Feeny with the Kyogre set that we have. So I'll speed swap the Celesteela and go for the Feeny here. Why would you? That probably wins us the game then. I'm sorry. Oh, it's... What? Did it not protect last turn? How was it so fast? What just happened? I mean, that miss bailed us out. The Feeny goes down here. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one, because I could have sworn it protected last turn, but how was it faster than... Does Speed Swap not go into effect until the turn afterwards? Is that how that works? It's legitimately unclear. Okay. So this Urshifu kind of has to make a read here. And even like then, I don't think Sucker Punch is going to KO. So I'm good with Iron Head Scald here. Yep, there's Sucker Punch into Kyogre. We get Iron Head. Okay. So now the question really is, do we survive Sucker Punch? And I'm pretty sure we do. Like we have a defense boost, and we're Celesteela. There's Sucker Punch. That was close though. We survive with 2, and we win the game. Well done, Physical Steela. Okay. Thanos defeated. 50% of the universe restored, I guess. But good game, honestly. Very close. Let's see. I probably maxed the wrong Pokemon again. I'm still trying to learn like how to go about maxing things in this game. Like, obviously the Kyogre max there was questionable, especially targeting into an obvious Protect on the Weezing. Time to look for our second game. Alright, and let's get right into our next match. Looks like we're up against an Yveltal team. Most likely they want to proc Weakness Policy with that, the fairy, the Flower Ring? It's hard to say exactly. I forgot what, Comfey. There we are, found it, there it is. And then they're running Kartana with Incineroar and Landorus, along with the Rotom Wash. Pretty strong squad. That said, I don't know that I'm not intimidated with Celesteela on my team. Yeah? So let's go ahead and bring these two first. It's funny, I say intimidated, but they're running 2 Intimidators. Maybe I am intimidated, who knows? Speaking of, I'm going to bring Entei as well. A burn onto Landorus, or just being able to get Kartana with a Sacred Fire would be phenomenal. And I'm considering what I want as my last Pokemon. It may be Kyogre or Amoonguss. It's one of the two for sure. It's just hard to tell which I want. And we're running out of time here, so I'm thinking it's going to be Kyogre. Yep, here we go. Party time. I do feel like I'm struggling a little bit with this team. I don't think it's necessarily my style, so this might be the last episode that we have with this team. So we'll find out though. Incineroar Kartana is an interesting lead. We are getting intimidated on the Celesteela, which is not ideal. For that reason, I almost want to switch out. But do I switch to Kyogre or Entei is the real question. I think it's going to be Entei. I'm trying to think of what they're going to do here. Kartana can't really damage Celesteela, so it's probably not going to target it. I could see Flare Blitz into the Celesteela slot, so, and then I will protect on Pheromosa here. They might max to get an Airstream off with the Kartana. I'm not convinced it's what they're going to go for, though. Yeah, they're not. I was going to say, it's not really a position for them. It doesn't feel like a position for them to max. Yeah, there's the Fake Out. And Psycho Cut. Interesting set. I've maxed the Kartana before, and then I've, like, lived to regret it. So I don't think I'm going to do that here. I'm just going to Sacred Fire outright and speed swap into Entei. They could max, yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's the main reason I didn't want to do that, was because there's an easy switch there for them. And in comes Rotom. And get Sacred Fire off. Decent damage. Do we get a burn? Nope, no burn, that's fine too. And here comes Flare Blitz. Let's see, this turn I want to switch, I believe, with Pheromosa. It's either switch or protect, I'm not sure which. I could Stomping Tantrum here. Entei is very fast, but obviously it doesn't do a whole ton of damage at the moment. So I'll settle for some chip onto Incineroar, and I'll switch to Celesteela here with Pheromosa. We're trying to keep Pheromosa alive this game so that it can run Disruption. Okay, that's actually quite a lot of damage to Incineroar. Because of a crit, that makes sense. I was going to say, in my experience, Incineroar doesn't do that much. Or it doesn't take that much from that. So the unfortunate thing here is that we're going to take a Flare Blitz from the... Oh, it's Darkest Lariat, okay. I'm okay with taking that over Flare Blitz, to be honest. Yeah, we take that pretty well. So here I could bring Kyogre in. Yeah, I'm almost considering bringing Kyogre in and Water Spouting. Or even protecting. Yeah, I'm going to bring Kyogre in to bait an attack from the Rotom here. It's either Protect or Max Guard from the Kyogre, because it's possible that they max the Rotom. We're both playing extremely safely with our max options here. Yeah, I'll Protect here and Seed Bomb into the Rotom. I could see Max Rotom coming out here. Or I could see a switch to, yeah, I was going to say a switch to Kartana makes a lot of sense here as well. It could still be Max Rotom too, or a double switch. Nope, no Max. T-Wave, wow. Can't say I expected that. Seed Bomb, doing great damage here. But they are a berry set. We do not want to get paralyzed. But we also can't switch Pheromosa in safely. So we might just want to max and Geyser into the Rotom. It's unfortunate that we have lost... Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that we've lost... Entei while Kartana is still alive, but that's okay, I think. Man, the only consideration is trying to... I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna max Geyser into the Rotom, and I'm gonna switch to Pheromosa. My hope here is that they just don't target. Either they don't target into Pheromosa, or we take an attack from. We take an attack on Kyogre, and then survive the next turn. And that kind of comes down to being faster than Rotom, I think. So they probably Leaf Blade here, or Max Overgrowth. They're not maxing. They went Sacred Sword. Okay, so we lose Pheromosa then. Well played. Let's see if we can KO here. I think we might, to be honest. Yeah, we do. Rotom goes down. Now they have max advantage, which is not ideal for us, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to think through this coming turn. Because they could pretty easily, like, they got a Beast Boost there, which is obviously not great for us. They're getting an Intimidate onto Celesteela, which is also obviously not great. They can fake out Celesteela this coming turn and max Kartana, which I think makes a lot of sense for them. If we survive the attack and Hailstorm back while they fake out Celesteela, then we might have a path to victory. But it's going to be close. I think max Kartana comes out this turn. We just have to hope we survive. I mean, you know, Kyogre's a bulky boy. They don't max. Huh. Let's see if we survive this. Sacred Sword. Are you banded? It might be banded. Huh. And now it's gone. That's great for us, obviously. The Hail Chip is a little annoying for us. So the question is going to be, like, how do we want to target here? Because they're going to max, they're going to bring out Yveltal and max it, I think, pretty clearly. And I think I'm good with continuing having Hailstorm up. Well, the problem there is if they Airstream and then become faster with Celesteela and Flare Blitz the Celesteela. But I can't really afford to have Yveltal just kind of stay alive here, I think, so I'll try to Rock Slide. Yeah, of course they maxed there. Oh boy. This could be Assault Vest as well, which would obviously be a little problematic for us too, because we're not going to do all that much damage. The alternative would be Weakness Policy, which, like, neither of these is a great option, is a great situation for us. So they are faster than they do Airstream. We take it, which is good, but they might be faster with Incineroar now, which is not great. Because then they just Flare Blitz, right? Yep. And I don't think we take that. Obviously then Incineroar goes down. No, we don't take that. It's a crit. I doubt we take that anyway, honestly. So, yeah, Incineroar goes down there. And we'll just have to see how much damage we do here. Yeah, I think that's probably Assault Vest, although I'm not 100% sure. Yveltal is now faster than us. That was our last turn of max too, so Airstream KOs us next turn. And there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So, well played to my opponent. That's the game. I mean, I can Protect to stall another turn, maybe double Protect, and then catch them in doing something that can potentially miss. But that seems unlikely, honestly. Oh, is that just still KO anyway? Oh well, that's the game. It's Life Orb, yeah. I missed that a second ago. Life Orb makes a lot of sense. I did not expect that as an item. I don't see that very often on any Yveltal, but that's a cool tech. Let's see here. If I had brought... Well, if I had brought a Moongus, I could potentially get some redirection stuff. With the Ditto, I could have potentially done the copy the Airstream boost thing and be faster. Although, admittedly, we don't do a whole lot of damage in return. The turn that they went Airstream, Well, no, it didn't matter either way because the Incineroar actually ended up being faster than the Kyogre too. So I was going to say I could have geysered into the Incineroar, but I don't think that would have won me the game either. I think switching in Pheromosa was not my best play. The turn that I switched into Kartana, right, with Sacred Sword, and lost it. This team, I don't know, this team feels tough for me to use though, just in general. So I think this will be my last game with it, and we will come back to Road to Ranked with a new team, that being after my surgery. Here we are at the end of the video. Thanks as always if you made it here, I really appreciate you. Once again, this will be the last Road to Ranked for this week since I'm going into my surgery tomorrow. Wish me luck. As always, click like if you enjoyed this video, and click subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you back. And don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. I'll see you next time. Peace.